Was she in the KKK or she was in the
She was in the KKK.
She was in the what is the white? She was in a white supremacist family.
Yeah, this was
A white supremacist church. That's not the one.
No, that's the girl that
And she was talking to like mixed race kids.
Yeah, that was the girl that was on BuzzFeed after escaping the Westboro Baptist Church.
Yeah, that's what she did.
She
and
was
she
the Westboro Baptist Church.
They was a white supremacist, and
Yeah.
and nobody they didn't bash her. I guess because she had to escape the life, but
She had already, yeah.
But she had made videos and songs for them.
Did you see a thing about was it Tom Cruise's wife when she escaped Scientology?
She didn't escape. She just left. To her and the kids, because you know Tom was acting up on TV real bad. He had real Mission Impossibles at the house.
Absolutely.
But y'all were paying to go see him in the movies. Ha! See?
The world is a crazy place right now.
It really is. It's a crazy place. I mean, 2019, people was doing crazy things. People was giving up their lives, committing suicide instead of getting some help and things. In 2020 rolled around and Corona said, y'all want some help, we'll help you out.
Do you remember the fires last year?
I do remember the fires.
The protests.
Yeah, it was like
Then Corona said, go inside.
Yeah, go inside. Black lives still matter, but...
Indoors.
Yeah, from the windows.
Black lives matter through a mask. Black lives.
Please do. I'm like... Yeah, because I was so amazed about... I heard a guy on my job, he was talking about... we make everything about us. And I was like...
That's crazy.
We didn't make it about us. I said, y'all made it about us, because if someone recognized that what black and minorities... Now, I'm not just going to say blacks. I'm saying minorities go through on a daily basis in some places. Because like I said, we live in the South. And I live in a predominantly Indian neighborhood, but I am surrounded by other cultures. Well, I am now. It used to be my little piece of this world. We were surrounded by only African Americans. Mm-hmm. Now we have Mexicans and we have Indians in our neighborhood, and we're a mixed neighborhood, and we never have the problems I see.
Yes.
On TV. And I'm not saying we don't have it in here. Because my neighbors, we see each other. Something going on. Most people got Ring doorbells, so you're gonna get caught doing something over here. Mm-hmm. But like when I went to I stayed out of Pembroke for the longest time due to what happened at the college, and it kind of hurt my feelings because I feel like we are the same.
Yeah.
And then I realized we're not.
Yeah. I believe in the Native American fight for like their rights and acknowledgement and all of that, but a problem that we run into a lot around here, especially with the Native Americans that we've been exposed to, is they are very exclusive.
Yeah,
they
really are. Even if I went through the same fight as my Native American counterpart, it doesn't count for me. I was like, well, you're right. It doesn't count for me because I didn't ride your fight, but you didn't walk in my shoes neither.
Right. Native, and sometimes the natives that we are exposed to are just as, in a way, prejudiced as the white people.
And they are, because, like I said, they love to say this was our land and we came here. No, we didn't come here, hon. We were brought here. I'm like, whew. David Chappelle said it best. Look at this boat. They give me that boat rides. Sure enough, that is not how that went down. That was a skit on TV, folks.
Oh, the iconic Kanye West statement: "Slavery was a choice."
I wonder who chose for me that, because I don't. I'm curious. Who took my choice away? I like to meet this joker.
I would have been a terrible chosen slave.
I would have been a terrible slave because I'd have been exposed.
I just chose slavery. If slavery was a choice, what was the other option?
What was the other option? I'm not downgrading, but I would like to know. I didn't have any other options.
Could you decline slavery? Like
Can I go to my chief at my village and be like, look,
I don't want this.
I can make rice fields here, sir. I don't.
if we grow,
Because they say it's hot in the South there. Why I gotta make rice fields there?
If
I
we
just
grow
didn't know.
I can grow crops in my backyard. Can I just do... Oh wait, I have thought on your slavery offer, and I'm just gonna have to decline.
I'm gonna decline, sir. I'm not signing the I'm not putting my ex on the line. That's all I'm saying.
I'm no longer looking for a job.
And I know what people this day and time, they say stuff that just kills me every single time. Oh, I work here. It's like I'm in slavery. No, it's not, because you can quit. I don't know no slave. You know what? I'm not going to that field to pick this tobacco. I'm not going to rake this field this rice. Oh, you got a whip? What's the whip for? My God! Not on the back. Not on the back. I'm out of here.
You know, it wasn't the white. It wasn't the Caucasian people themselves that oppressed us. It was the whips.
It was the whip. Yeah,
it was the blacks. Apparently, we chose oppression. We
didn't want to be whipped.
You know what? We were like, what?
That's what our choice was.
Right? We were like, what do we want to do today? You know what? Pick cotton. That's it.
I don't know. I'm gonna choose the whip today and see how long I'm gonna be able to lay down in this barn.
Right,
with my back on fire.
The whip was the option. That's where the choice came in. You had the choice to pick the cotton or the whip.
Oh, the whip. Oh, that's what we're gonna do. It's not a dance. It's a real thing. It's like a leather cord. You gonna put it on my back? Hold on. Let me talk it over with my village leader. We got a whip.
Watch me.
Oh, we got this. I need to know. Is it a dance? I need to know how I can save my back or my thighs or my head. I need to know. I need to know.
Oh goodness! I saw a post on, I think it was either TikTok or Instagram, and it was saying what is one thing that is acceptable for one culture but not acceptable for another. And there was just this girl who went on this whole rant, and basically her answer was the entirety of black culture is okay for other races except if you're black. And I was like, oh my. And she was saying that, like,
hope she gave some examples, because I'm confused.
Right.
Where are you going with this, man?
Right. She was saying that the essences of, like, qualities and traits of black culture are okay in when another race does it. Like, if a white person wears dreads, it's okay, but if a black person does it, it's ghetto. If, like, right.
100.
Right. If a black person talks with a certain swagger, they're hood, but if a white person does it, they're just Southern.
I know I am. And I'm hood.
And so it was an interesting, she had a very interesting point.
But she broke it down. She got real serious with it. I ain't even mad about it, because like I said, I grew up in the, I don't want to call South Carolina the deep
trenches.
But I did grow up in the trenches. I was talking to my husband Marcus the other day, and I realized that his poor and my poor was totally different labels. So I grew up in a house with no bathroom. We had an outhouse. They grew up with a sink and a bucket. I was like, wait a minute.
There's this is a famous quote from my lovely mother. There's two different things. There's a difference between being poor and being po.
That's it, right there, Bo. He was po. We were poor. We was poor. We might have rode. My granddaddy was a trash truck driver. We might have caught rides to school.
Not a trash truck, not me.
That's how you know the times you grew up. Because anytime I didn't have to walk to school. Hey, girl. That's what my granddaddy told me. Hey, girl, we'll catch us riding on the tractor. Yes, sir. Showed it. Now I got junior high. Drop me off at the corner.
Absolutely.
I'll take the school bus. But that's how it was. But like I said, that's how it was growing up. And what else we got going on for us today? Oh, I know what I meant to tell you, Peanut. So, I realized today I'm more stupid than I need to be.
Okay.
He agreeing with me, y'all. You see the look on his face? I'm more stupid than I need to be. So I said today I was going to start another podcast. If this will take off, it's good. And And this gonna be the name of the podcast. So, hey, hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on my Google reviews or YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube page. If I can start another podcast, and I'm gonna call it "People Are Stupid," and yes, I said it.
People Are Stupid, yes, I said it. I think it's a great name, but why?
What would be the contents of it? Hey, perfect example. I work in a slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
And the other day, a machine broke down that's over your head. So most people wear their hard hats and stuff like that. And going down high. They look up, you could look up the bones that's falling off the line. They literally was like, just, these are not no little bones. These are like carbon bones. I meant the whole shoulder bone. They falling off the line because it make this man try. I ropes the area off because I'm a QA there. I roped the area off so people weren't walking in. How about, not only did I rope this area off, but this young man went under my tape for me roping the area off with no hard hat on his head. Just a hoodie, no hat. What's up? Just, I'm trying, but I'm in the hallway. What part of T? What I got to do with the prostitute in China, sir? The sign says at the top of the stairs, you must have on your hard hat and earplugs.
People are stupid.
But he gonna still try to walk by as the bones are raining. They not falling, they raining down on them. So one of the bones hit him, and I was like, "Are you all right? Do you need to go to the clinic?" "Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to get my hard hat right now." And he breaks off, and I couldn't quite catch him. If I could have caught that joke out and walked him right on up front, but he got away from me. So because I ain't got no knees and no ankles, so I'm not running nobody down any damn way. So people are stupid. After I told people every time I see somebody walk under that tape and walk under as the bones fall out, this person said, if you don't do nothing else, save your own life.
Save your own life.
Because save your own life. I want people to learn that. So I told Peter today, but he was like, podcasting is fun.
Fun. But.
There you go.
A lot of work.
A lot of work.
A lot of work.
It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work to podcast.
And it takes a disturbing amount of dedication.
Yeah.
A lot more dedication goes into like podcasts than you would initially think it would. Because a lot of people think you could just get a laptop, get a microphone, turn on the microphone, say some stuff, and boom, you've got a podcast. But
and honestly, that is true.
True.
Because my podcast is a social podcast, and I want people to hit me up and like and share my podcast. But I also want I get them here just to talk and have content and make some people laugh and make and then sometimes we have some serious subjects. That's what we talk about, and then we have a bunch of nonsense, and that's when we talk about nothing. We just enjoy ourselves. Like I said, I want this to be a podcast where people can get up here and enjoy themselves. Now, with that said, you got to work at it.
Where the dedication comes in, where the dedication aspect comes in is like you might record and make that first episode. You're gonna be proud of yourself. Yeah. You're gonna make that second episode. You're gonna be just as proud of yourself. But by the time you get to that third episode, you're gonna be wondering. You're gonna start asking yourself how many people are watching it.
Yeah, that was my thing because I was like, when I think I was like my third, I only had like 21 people, and, and my feelings were hurt.
Yeah,
and
then the dedication aspect comes in. You've got to push yourself to turn back on that camera again, though.
No, turn back on. In my case, turn back on the microphone.
Right? Yeah, turn back on that microphone.
Yeah, because podcasting, like I said, it's fun. It's fun to talk, and like I said, since I started podcasting, I meet and I talk to people all the time, and it was like, I love this your podcast. Where are you located?
Ooh,
and I tell them,
I have a question though.
Talk to me.
Do you have a favorite episode? What was your favorite episode to record so far?
My favorite episode to record. Huh. I gotta think about it. Right. Because I enjoy them all. But
yeah, they were all rather fun. My favorite one so far for me is one that gets overlooked at times, and for all the right and wrong reasons. But Chloe's Day. Chloe's
Day was a very good episode.
I think that was 8 or 10. It was 8 or 10. One of those numbers.
No, it had to be like 7.
Episode 7 may be it, actually.
That was Tiffany, right? No, she was
Tiffany
episode 5.
She was 4.
She was 4. Okay.
I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go back and check it. I don't know. But